Hi, I'm Megan Lee with CCM Magazine, standing backstage at the 52nd Annual Dove Awards, and I'm here with Blanca.
Yes!
You look so gorgeous. I want to
you.
start by asking because I heard a little birdie told me something special about this outfit.
Really?
Yes.
Well, I'll give you my
me the
two
breakdown.
special breakdowns. My first special breakdown is that I styled myself tonight, and I'm pretty proud of that. But the second thing is I was nominated tonight for a Spanish album of the year.
Yeah, your first all Spanish album.
First Spanish album, and like the theme and logo kind of symbol of this album was a butterfly. And so this dress, if you can tell, it's a wing, a butterfly wing.
A butterfly wing,
like
butterfly earrings.
Butterfly earrings. I was like, I'm going to rep to the fullest tonight.
Is it the whole, so is that obviously metamorphosis?
Yes.
Is that a little bit behind what this entire album was about? Tell us about it.
100%. I think I went on a journey, and this is my first time ever doing a full Spanish speaking EP that all the songs were written in Spanish. Like I've always translated stuff in the past, but both of my parents were from Puerto Rico, and they passed away to cancer, and so it was kind of like a rebirthing for me of like discovering my roots and digging into who I am and what makes me me and my parents' legacy, like all this like deep
culmination of all of it.
100%, and went into making this EP, and so it felt like, I don't know, the Lord was just like renewing me in some form. So I was like, it's called renovada, which means renewed in Spanish. And it just felt fitting. Like
renewed
the thought
sounds
of
even better in Spanish than in English.
Renovada.
Yes. It actually feels like we're now coming out of the cocoon.
Yes.
We're stepping into renewal. So obviously, I'm so sorry about the loss of your parents, but digging so deep, experience that type of grief, how is it to be able to use this type of outlet, vocation, your talent, to help other people feel like they might not be alone, or they might be understood going through tough times through creativity like you do?
I feel like it's my way of healing as well.
Yeah.
Like I remember hearing a quote one time, and it was about someone came to help like this Indian village, right? And the guy came in and he's like, how can I help you? And he's like, well, if you came here to help us, we're good, you can leave. But if your liberation is our liberation, then sit down, we have much to discuss. And that's what I feel with my music. It's like, if my healing is your healing, like we're going to grab hands in this and we're going to go through it together. And so that's what it's felt like. This journey has been, I've gone through loss of my parents. I went through a divorce. I'm digging into all these really broken places, but through it, I'm finding this inner strength as God gives me these songs, and I see the impact it's having on other people.
It's so beautiful. And I'm so, this is a weird thing to say, but so proud of you for being able to pull all of that goodness out of so much tragedy. Thank you for sharing all of that stuff with us. Do you have anything after this last year and a half that has inspired you artistically that might have surprised you a little bit? Is there stuff that you're looking forward to with your music, with your creativity in the future that is a little different than old Blanca?
Well, I think it's just this, again, going back to the renewed statement of like finding my voice.
Yeah.
That's what it really feels like. It's
stepping
like
in. You really are in the perfect outfit. She's blossoming and she's a butterfly.
It feels like I have found myself in all this, and there in the past has been so much fear and like speaking up or being myself. I felt like I didn't want to disappoint people, and I wanted to fit this mold. And for the first time, I'm like, I'm just going to do it the way that I feel the Lord is leading. And that may not be for everyone, but for the ones that it is for, it's gonna hit home. So that's been the biggest change for me.
Well, thank you so much for digging deep into those wells, talking with us back here. I know you've been pulling double duty. You've been running all around.
Yes,
I need some tips to sustenance, because you actually have, I wore flats because somebody told me to wear flats. Look at these heels.
This is like, you forget. We took a year off. We weren't here last year. And then I'm like, I can make it through with boots.
Totally
it's not heels, it's a boot.
Yeah.
Didn't work.
You totally just erased the pain from the last time. Now you're going to pay for it. You're going to have to put your feet up tomorrow. Well, thank you so much for taking the time talking with us.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful rest of your night.
You too.